Hello everyone, welcome to IEM Labs. My name is Vishakha Priya and today we are going to discuss about AWS VPC. So a virtual private cloud is a virtual network dedicated to our AWS accounts. So basically it is logically isolated from other virtual networks in the AWS cloud. We can specify an IP address range for the VPC, add subnets, add gateways and associate security group. So let's discuss in detail about these. So first of all, what is Amazon VPC? So as I said, an Amazon virtual private cloud enables us to launch AWS resources into a virtual network that we have defined. This virtual network closely resembles a traditional network that we would operate in our own data center with the benefits of using the scalable infrastructure of AWS. Now let's move to the next slide. So these are the following features that help us to configure a VPC to provide the connectivity that our applications need. So the first one is VPC, that is Virtual Private Cloud. So it is a virtual network that closely resembles a traditional network that we would operate in our data center. The next is subnets. So a subnet is a range of IP addresses in our VPC. A subnet must reside in a single availability zone. Next is IP addressing. We can assign IPv4 addresses and IPv6 addresses to our VPCs and subnets. The next is routing. We route tables to determine where network traffic from our subnets or gateway is directed. The next is gateways and endpoints. A gateway connects our VPC to another network. We use a VPC endpoint to connect to AWS services privately without the use of an internet gateway on NAT device. The last but not the least is peering connections. We use a VPC peering connection to route traffic between the resources in two VPCs. Now the next slide is about the working of VPC. So Amazon VPC gives us full control over our virtual networking environment, including resource placement, connectivity and security. Firstly, we start by setting up our VPC in the AWS Service Console. Next, add resources to it such as Amazon EC2, that is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, and Amazon RDS instances, that is Relational Database Service instances. And finally, we have to define how our VPCs communicate with each other across accounts, availability zones or AWS regions. Now let's move to the next slide. So what are the use cases of VPC? So basically, VPC help us to launch a simple website or blog, host multi-tier web application, create hybrid connections, and all these will be in the secure environment. So that's all for today. I hope you like our video, and if you like it, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.